Hey everybody. So I finally got the mouth working. What I opted it to doing, which I can actually show you here in Blender. Let's go ahead and take the face and we can see I just did normal blend shapes. I'd say it's a bit harder to do this than doing the separate textures, but it looks so much better. I can do like half smirks and shit or just a full smile. I can have, any face with open mouth. I can do like frown but open. And then of course, yeah, there's still the different eyes as well, which the different eyes I did actually end up doing let's find one here. We do like wide right. I did do like swappable ones. And the reason I did that, I did a test to like make sure that nothing would overlap. Um blink and squint could overlap and wide and squint could overlap, but that was no problem. I just had to make it so that um wide also moved. I'm pointing at my screen as if you can see that. um See this like orange outline here? That is the squint, so it just moves it back even further so that if you get squint and wide, it still won't show squint. And then same with the blink. The blink also moves squint back. So, I did this so that you can do your own customize and whatever. I think I'll need to be right back. Yeah, my birds are being loud. Hold on. All right, I'm back. I love my pets so much. So, um, I've got like the release folder and everything set up, but um, let's today we're gonna work on like a custom like me. I'm gonna make mine. So this will give me a good idea of like how long it'll take. I'm hoping I can finish it in this stream because then that would mean it'll only take like 2 hours. This one will probably take a little longer than the average just because I it's the first one, but I've set this up in a way to make my life as easy as possible. Um, Kind of embarrassing that I have to do this, but let me open my own ref sheet. Um, it just it helps. I know what he looks like, but all right. So let's go to layout. We're gonna hide the face for right now. Uh, we can delete the nose on the head. That's not necessary. Oh, wait. I accidentally just saved the project right after doing that. So we're going to make a new version. Here we go. I saved that in the wrong spot. I saved it in the release folder. Hold on. Let me get a real setup here. All right, we can delete that. Okay, let's instead save as. Let's put it in. Yeah, here's fine. Hofumi. There we go. Okay. Now let's start doing this. What's happening here? Oh, I see. I'm in wrong view. Let's go ahead and get rid of this nose. Hide the face. Get rid of those vertices. And now, let's add some hair. I don't know, my drawing tablet taken out. Hold on. It's not plugged in. I'm fucking stupid. Hold on. I honestly think this song is better without the visuals. I think it's so much funnier just like using your imagination with all this fucking chaos happens. I don't like it. Actually, yeah, that looks good. Makes me want to redo this top one though. I like the topology of these two a lot better. I'm not happy with it. We're gonna restart on that. You know what? Let's move on to something a little easier. Oh my gosh, let's fucking go. Good job. What'd you name it? Did you name it anything? Nice. So that'll work. And then we gotta add a collar around the neck as well. Not sure why that looks like that. Alright, let's check this shit out. Uh-oh. Well, that's not gonna work. Never mind. I'll put it on my browser and show it. Audio's not working. Fuck. Oh, there it is though. Hold on. Fuck. Let me put it back on stream. There it is. Hold on. I want to get the audio working.
It's kind of getting on its.
Quiet, but
That's it. That's it right there. It's the boy. It's time, chat. Give me it. Give it. Let's go!
Nice. Congratulations. I've gotten one shiny ever. And it was Gyarados. Well, it was a Magikarp, but it's now a Gyarados. Its name is just 2 exclamation points. What else have to do? I have to do the rose, the hairband, and the bow tie. Let's also swap the do change up the UVs a tad so we can make this red instead. Probably the same on the back. Seam there, clear seam here. Nice job. I have not played ZA, so I've what do you think of it? It's good. Seems hesitant. Modifying the mesh a bunch. I shouldn't really do that. This character isn't really meant to be in a T-pose. That's why it looks weird. Grinding, that's annoying. Well, man, it's like the Pokemon game that I want, but they really got to get their shit together with the optimization. Like Breath of the Wild was, oh, I was gonna say is a launch game. Not even that. That was a Wii U game, and it looked like that. Why the fuck is there so many problems with the modern Pokemon games? Like same with Scarlet Violet. I want that game, but like I don't want to give Game Freak money for something that's of that quality, you know? What is next? Next I got to make the rose. You gotta do rose. I guess let's do bow tie next. Mostly patched now. That is definitely good to hear. Oh, that's another fucking thing that I'm like mad about is day one deals, not day one, but DLCs for ZA that like were announced before the game even came out. Never heard this oh, it's live, I see. Rip. I really like X and Y, so I like want to play ZA. I probably will one day, but I've got other priorities at the moment. I think this looks really cute as a me bow tie. I think this is like exactly what it would look like if it was an accessory. I'm gonna keep it like that. Oh, I like that. Let's do. I can do the hairband until I have hair. Maybe I should try again at that. Ooh. Earlier in the stream, I made hair, but I deleted it because I didn't like it. Damn. It was $70 and then two $20 DLC. Yeah, they do not need to make a Pokemon game like every year. Because even though like Legends EA is not a mainline game, like it is, you know, it's not just like, oh, let's do this to get something out. It's a big full project that you know, but it's just it's ugh. It's put out on the like spin-off schedule as if like, oh well, we don't need as much time for this game. Yes, the fuck you do. Okay, that looks so much better than the original version did. Yeah, very much agree with that. And then it's like Pokemon's what 30th anniversary, so they're probably gonna try to make something this year too. But they probably didn't start it until after ZA was finished. Oops, I forgot to put up. Yikes. Yeah, like man, I know times are tough and video games are expensive to make, but why the fuck are you re-releasing Galaxy for $40 and Galaxy 2 for $40? Ugh. And then the amiibo, I think we're $45 each, and they've lowered it to like 40. So that's awesome. But I like, you know, back in the day, I'd be like, oh fuck yeah, new Galaxy amiibo, let me get those. But now I'm like, ah, let me decide which one I'm going to get because that's not, it's like $80 if I want both. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I'm very curious how the Galaxy ports have sold. I didn't buy them. Mario Galaxy is my favorite game of all time. I do not own Super Mario Galaxy, or I don't own the native port of Galaxy on Switch. Like I own the 3D All-Star collection, but that's like, yeah, it's just it's pointless, man. That game's already on Switch. I know you can't buy it anymore, or that version anymore, but it was already on Switch. And now you're fucking re-releasing it for $40. Besides, I am good at emulating things, and that's just going to give me a better outcome than playing it on Switch. Okay, there we go. That looks fantastic. I'm glad I restarted on there. I definitely moved that too far down though. All right, next up, let's do the back hair. I think the way I want to do this is subdivide to that many cuts. That might be overkill. Yeah, we're going to delete these ones, and then we're going to instead extrude out from here. The difference being this makes a whatever I was gonna say. A loop. There we go. God damn. Yeah, fuck that. No restart. Maybe I'll just delete these. Alright, I'm using a curve. I don't know why I didn't just do that to begin with. It's what I'm most comfortable with. Much better. Now we're going to convert to mesh and then clean up this topology. Okay, cool. Let's make the hairband. Make a cube. Shade smooth. Remove these parts. Scale that down until I've made a lot of these. And I think that looks very meme maker. That looks very nice. Mixes the rows. This one we're going to delete this. We're going to split that face. Like, wow, wow, I just fucking whipped that shit out. What would it look like without any sharpness? Yeah, I think I prefer it that way. Fuck yes, bro. Alright, so let's combine all these things. Apply mirror on here. Apply subdivision on here. We're looking at 6,000 polygons, just a way less than I usually use. I'll be right back. I'm back. All right. So I'm going to separate these and combine it with that. Need to mirror it. The reason is because I want this to keep using its existing texture sheet, and then I just make a new texture sheet for this stuff. So let's go ahead and UV unwrap this bad boy and put one there. I'm not going to be particularly optimal about this just because I don't really need to. Plus, you know, these are supposed to be things that I can whip together really fast. So I'm not gonna like cut corners per se, but I'm not going to do anything that is fully unnecessary. Let's actually do that here. You know what? Let's hit him with the smart UV unwrap, see what that looks like. Pretty ugly. Jeez, man. Be good. I just need to. Oops. Put one through here so these aren't so low res. There we go. That'll do on that. I think these four are fine. A little confused by this, but ah, I see. I forgot to do these ones. That's better. Prepare a pack. There's a commotion in the living room. I return. Here, 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 here. This here is fucked up. What is that? Huh. Let's just clear the seam on there. Make a new one. Whoops, I meant to clear the seam, not add one ever. What would it look like if I did that? That'll do. Three things failed. I wonder what that was. That looks good, that looks good, that looks good. Let's pack islands. All right, so let's go ahead and get these things colored. We're gonna take all of these. Do this color. Hmm, what isn't working here? These not. Oh, there's 2 slots. They're assigned to that one for some reason. There we go. And then we're going to take you, and you. And for mine, I'm gonna probably use Poyomi shaders. So I'll give myself the usual shirt effect that I do. But for right now, let's just make it purple. And then take the hair stuff. Just grab reference of tofu. It's gonna be where are you? There we go. Is there, where's the 2D version? Ah, right here. No, we're not gonna use the 2D version. No, that is not the correct shade at all. Damn it. There we go. All right, now we're going to redo a little bit of the skin. Whoops. There we go. And then same with this, we're going to, oh, do I want to redo the UVs? I think I do. So we're going to unwrap once again. Repack. There's that. And then whoops, this here is going to be the vest. Nope, pants are black. There we go. Put a little tinge of blue in there. Shoes, and then I'm on UV editing. Let's head back to the accessories so that I can get this color again. Put that there. Hey, tofu! Look at that. All right. And the fucking face. Let's fucking get unpin that. No, I want to mess with new face mat. Hmm. Mirror is not working. There we go. And now it's not working again. Oh, I don't have it turned on. There we go. Okay. Let's get Tofu's eyes in there as if he were a me. This is still the bluish black one, actual black. There. Don't touch it. Oh my goodness. That is incredible. Um, and then I might change squint. And then I'll probably need to move the other ones as well. If we do like wide, wide is fine. That's a good link. Okay, that's fine. I think that's all right. But squint, I think all I have to do is squint, move it in a little bit, and let's add that little dot. Stop getting rid of my shit. I think that's good. And then we need to grab the eyebrows. That's not what Tofu's eyebrows look like. Get rid of those shits. Why did you become black? Like, overlaid perfectly. Look at little me Tofu. I also want to change the head shape a bit since, Tofu's got a different head shape. He's got a square ass head. Oh my goodness. Yes. One thing I want to change is this color. I'm not happy with that. Needs to be a bit deeper. And fuck it, I've got the image over here. I might as well use it. What is this? Ah. That needs to be purple. Yeah, that's fine. I think that is good. I do need to bind some stuff. So we're gonna do with empty groups. We're gonna go head and select you, 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 you. Assign to head, and then chest. We're gonna select U3, assign, and I just realized it's assigning it to 0.1, which I think would still do its job, but just because that's the only thing that is assigned to it at all. And then I don't want the twist, I want lower arm. Why? Oh, I guess that makes sense. Assign. Assign. I guess, hold on. Before I sign all that, let's just see, what does it look like when I... Okay, yeah, never mind then. We're gonna leave that. And then hopefully, yeah, it looks like that's the same with the collar. Oh, I found a spot I missed. The neck, such a small part, but... All right, let's fucking go. This looks awesome. We're going to render as FBX, call it, let's put it in my tofu thing. Replace, no, not replace that. I want that for record purposes, the original version. Save that. We're gonna go into here. It's actually also, I guess first let's grab. So I'm gonna do this the same way that I am telling other people to do. That way I can like make sure it works. So grab this, folder. My OBS was lit up as if something went wrong with the recording, but it looks like it's fine. Export as VRM. We're gonna put it in that that folder I was talking about. We're gonna actually first, before I do any of this, let me grab all of this and not you. Everything else, and we're going to export this package before I do anything with this seed. Give it a sec. Export. Put it here as I guess we probably shouldn't put it there, huh? Put it in the release folder. Export that. The bottoms of the shoes are not colored. So I kind of like that, but I think I still am going to do the red. Okay, it looks like that has finished. So we're gonna go into MeTuber. We're gonna take these, delete it. Oh shit, there's something I messed up, but that's alright. I can come back and fix that later. Because that took so long. We're going to export as VRM. We're going to put it in MeTuber, put custom model here. We're going to call it Tofumi. And then this will take a sec to get itself situated. So if we put him in here, there's no mouth, of course, as expected. What? Where's the mouth? Oh, it's inside out. How did that happen? Oh, I remember, like, what caused that, actually. Okay, and then I also want to join these up. Not yet, hold on. Gotta apply the mirror on there. And then join those up. That way we only have body and face. Wait for this to load again. You should have a mouth now. Now we're going to go into meshes here. Well, first let's go into meshes here. Delete these. and then take these ones, duplicate them, put them in that mesh folder, and then we're going to go into this prefab here, and then go into meshes, set body there. Ooh. Interesting. Those are two. Wonder what the difference is. Oh wait, you're one mesh and you're a second mesh. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Place that on there. Hmm. We're missing some stuff, but we'll replace the textures and see if like that does it. Hmm. Might do it a different way then. Instead of replacing the mesh, probably replace the blend shapes of the new version. Let's try that. Delete these blend shapes. And then copy these ones, duplicate them. That might take a sec. It's a lot of blend shapes. Okay. And they're not selected like they're supposed to be. What the? I fucking hate Blender. Or no, Unity. Blender's awesome. Oh my god. That's fine. Whatever. It duplicated the whole ass folder. So we just need to find the one that's dot blend shapes. Ah, this one. Copy the title of that, delete it, paste this title here. Let's leave here. Don't save. I think I know how to fix that. I think I just need to do show and explore there. And then we go into blend shapes here, and then we go into blend shapes here. We grab blend shape and blend shape that meta, put it in here, replace. And then after this loads, that did not work. Okay. New idea. Okay. First we gotta we deleted his shit, so we're going to delete this. Let's re-import our VRM. It's going to be blank me tuber.vrm. Put that in here. Okay, so that's the wrong version. Whoops. I'm glad I caught that because that's the version that I put in the release folder. Oops. Okay. We've got you back, and then let's redo this as well. Delete that, delete that. File, export as VRM. Wait for this to load. Ah, there we go. So this time we're going to put these two in. Oops, not you. This one in. Where is Tofu's face? Huh? Where the fuck's Tofu's face? Export. VRM. God damn it, now I have to wait for this to load again. Oh. Hey, he has a face now. Okay. So if we go into here, is this working? It is. Okay, that's good. So hopefully we can just go VRM copy. Source avatar is the blank. Destination is this. Not the meta information. Blend shapes, yes. And then get rid of all those. So we're just going to copy and paste the blend shapes. Oh, Maya. Oh, you're my baby. Like an eternity. Do you do it just to mess with me? Mess with me. Now, if we go into this one, blend shapes, blend shapes. Looks like everything works. It's named really bizarre, but it looks like it works, and that's the important part. So now we can go ahead and make the materials. We got me and me accessory there. And we have face mat and mouth mat there. Folder, we'll call it tofu mats. It's interesting. It's using the new texture. Fascinating. All right. Mouth is. Oh, I forgot. I completely forgot about the mouth. I don't know if this is even going to work. This is a test. It looks pretty shit. I'm not. I don't think I'm gonna do the mouth. Also weird because the me has like teeth, which I guess I could just color it black, so it wouldn't be that big a deal. But I think it'll be easiest if we just don't worry about that. Got the mouth blank on there. We want to duplicate the me one. Put that in tofu mats. And then we're gonna rename you to tofu mat. Duplicate you again. I don't think the images are in there. This one is new me diffuse. We're gonna put that in. Gotta copy this real quick. Paste. Mats, tofu mats. New me diffuse. Accessories diffuse. Do the same thing. I accidentally copied that. Whoops. Spelled it wrong, but I saved accessories there. So this one we're gonna put you, and then we're gonna put you and you. And then if we click on the body, do me mat and me mat 1. Bam. Wow, that purple is the wrong ass shade. It looks like a missing texture. Cool, that looks good. And then we're going to do export VRM. Let's get an awesome screenshot. Jesus, I have a million folders open. This is tofu me. Why is it not letting me type more than one character? There we go. Tofu me version 1 Nintendo. Okay. We're gonna export that. We're going to export it onto put custom model here. Replace that. And then I think I already have something called tofu me in Wordo. No, I do not. I just called it me. So exporting. But when it's done exporting, it'll show up here. Looks like it's done. Cool. So we're gonna take this folder and the characters folder, take tofu me VRM, put it in there. We're gonna go into Warudo. And hopefully get recalibrated, get ready for the big reveal. You know what, let's swap to cam 4. All right, let's do this shit. All the setup and it's not gonna work. Here we go. Tofu me. Oh my goodness. It didn't import the things. That's okay. We'll just onboard assistant real quick. No problem. Okay. I know what I'm gonna use. Is this stuff all set right? Nope. Always enabled. Elgato hybrid mode. Disabled. No, no, no. Yes, ARKit. Okay. 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 Import expressions. Okay. Why isn't it working? No. I know why it's not working. Oh, God. Okay, if we go to blend shapes and look at the list, none of them have is binary set. The thing that copies the settings from one to another does not copy if it's binary. That fucking sucks. So this time around, I'm not super going to deal with it. I'm just going to why are you looking so far down? There we go. Also, I never put the gradient. What the fuck am I doing? I gotta add the hair gradient. I look naked. Let me see if I can. Oh, I can't even like edit the expressions on there. Fuck. Okay. So there's two ways you can do it. You cannot mass edit blend shapes for some fucking reason. Multi-object editing is not supported. So, you can either go through every single one of these and check a binary one by one, or we can figure out how to do this the original way that I wanted to do, where we go place me and like replace the Jesus, what the fuck, the meshes and stuff. We're gonna try to figure out how to do it that way, because good lord, this could be hell. Okay, but we're gonna call stream there. I'll be back tomorrow to stream more. I was hoping tomorrow would be working on Bagels and Hatsune Miku Me. I'll hopefully still get around to the Bagels one. Almost certainly I will. But first I gotta do some troubleshooting here, figure out exactly how to do it. And then, maybe after we do Bagels, we'll record a video showing how to do it. That way I can just send that. If anybody buys the blank, I can just be like, here's the video, here's how to do it. But until whatever the fuck I'm trying to say. Merge my head even further there. Okay. Cool. I'm broken now. Let's find somebody to raid. Foxin! He's doing art stuff. What are you doing? Are you working on oh god, what the fuck is the name of the game? It does not look like that's what he's working on. Jesus Christ. Whisker Vale? Hold on, I have to check. Whisker Wood Veil. That's what it's called. Well, I don't think he's working on that anyway, but he's also 3D modeling, so that's the perfect person to raid. I think it's a co-stream with somebody else. Elsevera or Elsavira. I don't know how to pronounce it. I've never heard of this person. So, new